Welcome back. So I have joined the F1 group build. I did it last year. I built a Talbot Lago, an older, smaller kit, and it was okay, but I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. This is hosted by Kyle over at RKD, or R. Yeah. So, and then Tim at Box Stock Garage. And it goes from, I don't remember now, because what happened was, as soon as they announced it for 2026, I don't have an F1 kit in my stash, so I had to order one. And I want to say they probably announced it like late January, maybe something like that. Anyway, I ordered the kit and it just arrived a few days ago. It come from Japan. So. But that's okay, that's fine, because we have all the way till the end of the F1 season to finish it. And I believe that's sometime in December. So anyway, this is the kit that I have, which is a Benetton B190. It doesn't say Ford on here, but usually on these kits it says Benetton Ford. But it does have a Ford engine in it, and that was one of the reasons I was going to go with a Ford or a Ferrari, but I didn't want a Renault, I didn't want a BMW, I didn't want something Mercedes, I didn't want anything like that. So anyway, I've never built a Hasegawa Formula One kit before. I've only actually built one F1 kit. That was a Tamiya RA272 or whatever it was, Honda. And it wasn't a bad kit, but I mean, some of the parts were really fiddly, and I struggled with it as far as the way the engine and the rear suspension was. It was okay, but I can't say I had a total lot of fun with it. But we'll see what this one does. I'm going to turn it around here on the bench. We'll take a look at what's in the box and get a better idea of what's ahead. And like I say, I've got till December to finish it, so I'm going to start on it here soon, and that's about it really as far as getting started. Let me turn the camera around and I'll let you see what's in the box. So here we are back on the bench, and this is the kit, just to get a better look at it. Here's some couple of pictures on the box of what it's done, finished. My plan is, I don't like this complicated paint scheme at all, so I'll probably paint it one color. I want to paint it like maybe a testing car or whatever. I'm just more interested in building the model as far as that and the engine and whatever. So I might just paint it white and put some Ford decals on it or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to see. We'll see what we get with the decals here in a second. I haven't really looked them over. I did, like I said, I just got the kit a few days ago, and I just did a quick look in the box, and that was about it. And I'm just now getting back to it. So great box art. I love that kit. I love the colors and everything, and the paint scheme and the way it was designed. But there's not a lot of information here on the outside, so I'll have to look up some detailed pictures online. Now I've already taken the screw things, I took them out of the bag when I was looking at them, so we might as well start with the one that's molded in green. So yeah, yikes. I guess nothing a little primer won't cover up, but I like this two-piece body, and I'm imagining, I think it goes together like that, so it's a fairly good size. This is 124, of course, not 120. 120 would be even nicer, but for some reason they went with 124, and we can see some wings and some panels on there. This might be part of the nose right here, and then there's disc brakes right there. and that's the bits that are molded in green. The rest of it is molded in black. I'll try to hold it. It's hard to see on this black background. I should just take that up. But here's the belly pan on it, and then here's the engine, and then the transmission and stuff is there. Two basic parts. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a crazy detailed engine, but it looks like we can get by with that. Some ducts for some air work or something to the radiator. This looks like some type of air scoop for the engine. And I'm not sure what these parts are, but they're probably something to do with the suspension, as there's 4 of them. They might be the spindles. So, steering wheel, not a lot on that one. And here we have the complicated suspension, even more parts of it, rack and pinion right there. And a seat, valve covers for the engine, dual overhead cam, suspension, probably the rear. I'm not sure what these are. These might be part of the wing. Is there radiators or some kind of oil cooler or something like that? And then the headers for the engine. So not a lot on there. And we already looked at that one. We have our tires, of course. Very nice. They do have a little bit of a seam down the middle, but they're soft rubber tires. And here's the decals. And let me cut this open, because I'm not sure why there's a sheet of paper in there unless it's special instructions. So here are the decals, which there's not really a lot from them considering the complicated paint job. There's not a whole lot on here. So this is the decals, or these are the rub-on. Now I tried to use these. The Tamiya kit, the F1 kit that I built, had I think those tires might have been tampo printed, but I have gotten these type of, I don't know what they are, rub-on decals or something. I've gotten those on a couple other kits, and I've not been able to use them and figure them out. So I'm going to have to look up a video on those and see, because the first couple times I tried to use them, they were a disaster, and I couldn't even use them. So I'm not 100% sure how they work. But that's cool. I mean, those will look good on the tires if I can get it to work. Actually, I'll stick that on there, back on there. Let's see what this says, though. This is probably just a sheet of, oh, so here it tells you how to, I guess, put those stickers on, so. But they're not really stickers. They're, to me, they feel like and look like rub-on letters, which I have used rub-on type decals before, but not like these. These I had trouble with. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Here's the clear part. I guess that's just a very small window, really, and a couple lights. I don't know if these have a brake light on them or not. I know some race cars do, some don't. I'm not sure what those, I'll have to look those up and on the real car and find out. And that's really it. There's not a whole lot there. So basically, the engine itself is just this part here, these two parts, and the valve covers right here. So I guess that's enough detail. I'm not sure how you're going to see it unless the back of the car lifts up, but this has detail here, and this is just a piece of sprue there. So these are probably the radio or something like that can be details. Like I say, well, I'll have to look it up and find out. I mean, it looks like the cover might be able to lift off once it's assembled, so. But that's going to be the challenge for me, is trying to make this kit a little better than what comes in the box if I can find the proper reference. So, look at that, color instructions. Wow. How about that? So let's see here. Oh, all the way through it's color. Monochromatic and red color. So we do have wings, steering wheel, seats, engine components, the nose. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks like a happy medium for me because I don't need an F1 kit but 200 pieces. I don't even know what I'm doing, so I don't know much about the cars to begin with. I mean, I've watched Formula One racing for years when I can see it, but I'm not an expert on them. So we'll see. I like that the wheels are black on this car too, so they should be easy to paint. But where are the wheels? Oh, I was just gonna say, where are the wheels? Here are the wheels, already in black. Wow, look at the deep offset on those puppies, huh? That's like a, you know. And there's the tire that goes on it. Let's cut that open. Yeah, we got some meats on those puppies. Yeah. That's a pretty wide tire. Wow. That's going to be cool. Oh, you know what? I have built another F1 car. I built a Tamiya 6-wheeler Tyrrell car a long time ago in like the 1990s. And that kit came out great. But over the years, the front tires split. And I remember reading somewhere that other modelers had the same problem over the years. I don't know, something with the material that the tires were made out of that Tamiya used back then. And the front tires would split. And it had 6 of them, you know, well, 4 tires on the front. The smaller ones were. That was a good kit too. I mean, that was a lot better than the Honda. I can tell you that for now. But all right, well, that's it. That's what I got. So that's what we're looking at. And I'm a little stoked to jump on it and to see where it goes. But reference is next. And so this is my entry into the Formula. I'm sorry I'm late, guys, but I had to wait till the model kit got here.